Hi, welcome. Here's a very quick roundup of our week that we just had, plus a little bit of new information that we studied today. We begin with the fact that apparently I don't know how to spell astronomy. Perhaps you can correct me on that. What we looked at was that when we look at the horizon due north, directly above it is Polaris, a star that you can find by locating the most common constellation, the Big Dipper. Following the edge of the Dipper over to here, we get Polaris and the handle of the Little Dipper. Keep going across the sky, and you can see Cassiopeia. Also, we have a wonderful crescent moon right now. You'll see this configuration at 8 o'clock on Friday night, and also on Saturday night. Hang on. We continue on with a review of chemistry, and we looked at the fact that a molecule of methanol and a molecule of oxygen can react to make carbon dioxide and water. Some features of every chemical equation are that they have reactants and that they make products. Sometimes we indicate that there's energy that's being produced. This means yields, makes, produce. There are some other things. Single bonds connect carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen in methanol. But in oxygen that we breathe, there's this thing called a double bond. We'll be looking more at both single and double bonds as well. We actually know that a carbon monoxide molecule is straight, or an angle of 180 degrees, which sounds a bit funny. And in oxygen, as here in methanol, it's 104.5 degrees. There's some reason why we might be interested in that, although they're not apparent now. Hang on for that. Lastly, Mendel's study of peas allows us to understand genetics in a way that means we can apply it in different places. If you have a red color of a certain species of plant, or a white color, we're talking about the flowers, let's say the same plant variety comes in, same plant species comes in two varieties. Let's say that there is no pink ever seen. That means that one of them is dominant. And in fact, it happens that red is the dominant trait here. So a purebred red flower has two sets of instructions. Both of them say be red. A purebred white, apparently I don't know how to spell white either, is two recessive instructions that mean be white. The hybrid is red, and it has one instruction to be red and one instruction to be white. But since red is dominant and white is recessive, that's why it's overall red. If you cross a hybrid red plant with another hybrid red flowering plant, we can see that the parents have a 50% chance of donating each gene. And since they're the same, we get exactly what happened with Mendel's peas. We will get a purebred red, we will get hybrid red, and we will get purebred white. The purebred red will be 25% and the hybrid 50% for a total of 75% red and 25% white. Now, what if we cross a hybrid red with a purebred white? The purebred white can donate white or white, whereas the hybrid can donate red or white. And when we do the Punnett square, we see that the offspring will either be 50% hybrid red or 50% purebred white. There's no chance in this arrangement of getting a purebred red. One more. Why is there a 50% chance in humans of getting a boy and 50% chance of getting a girl? Well, a mother, a female human, has two chromosomes called X chromosomes. These are sex chromosomes, sex-determining chromosomes, gender, as well as male has, in fact, two different instructions. One is an X and one is a Y. Now, I just want to say here that as our society is becoming aware of transgendered situations, it's not really exactly a gender binary of male or female. there's a range now. Now, although genetically, almost everyone is either two X's and is female, or XY and is male, but that's just a genetic combination. There may be other, as I say, non-binary things going on there, the transgender situation. And I want to be respectful of that. Now let me continue. A mother can either donate an X or an X. A father can donate an X or a Y, which means that the offspring are either XX, and there's a 50% chance of that, or XY, and there's a 50% chance. If you're following it, you should be able to answer this question. Which parent, by their genetic contribution, determines whether the offspring are male or female? The answer is male, not the female. Thank you very much. Take care.